NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 1. A Happy Child. Enjoy this poem. My house is red, a little house, a happy child am I. I laugh and play the whole day long, I hardly ever cry. I have a tree, a green tree, to shade me from the sun. And under it I often sit when all my play is done. Let us know the summary of this poem. This is the poem of a child who lives near a little red-colored house. The child always remains happy. She laughs and plays for the whole day. She never cries. There is a green tree near the child's house, which saves the child from the heat of the sun. And the child sits under this green tree after she finishes her play. Let us know basic word and their meanings from this poem. Happy, glad. Play, do something for getting happiness. Hardly, rarely. Laugh, smile with a loud sound. Shade, to protect from the heat and light of the sun. Sun, the star that shines during the daytime. Under, below. Done, finished. Now let's do some exercise. New words. Cry, to shed tears because of sadness. Example sentences. Number 1. Pawan and Tarun cry when they are hungry. Number 2. I hope she did not cry in the school. Day, the time between sunrise and sunset. Example sentences. Number 1. I begin my day with a smile on my face. Number 2. Lisa spent her day sleeping on the couch. Red, red, color of blood. Cherries and tomatoes. Example sentences. Number 1. Red is my favorite color. Number 2. She looks pretty in that red dress. Sun, a star that gives heat and light. Example sentences. Number 1. I can hardly wait for the sun to set. Number 2. The sun is shining brightly. Read and match the words with the pictures. Draw a line. I am a boy. Boy. I am a girl. Girl. Question 2. Fill in the box with the right color. What is the color of the happy child's house? Red. What is the color of your house? Blue. The answer to this question may vary from student to student. What is the color of the tree? Green. What is the color of the sun? Yellow. Question 3. There are many kinds of houses. Circle the ones you have seen. Hut, igloo, flat, bungalow. hut, flat, bungalow. Question 4. Draw and say, how do you feel when you get a new dress? Happy. When you get hurt? Sad. When you share your things? Happy. When you are ill? Sad. Question 5. Draw lines from the house to the people who live in your home. My home. My grandfather. My grandmother. My father. My mother. My sister. My brother. From NCERT syllabus for Class 1, English, Chapter 2, Three Little Pigs. Listen and enjoy this story. Once, there were 3 little pigs, Sonu, Monu, and Gonu. Sonu lived in a house of straw. Monu lived in a house of sticks. And one day, a big bad wolf came to Sonu's house. He said, I will huff and puff and I will blow your house down. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. Sonu ran to Monu's house. The wolf came to Monu's house. He said, I will huff and puff and I will blow your house down. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew Monu's house down. Sonu and Monu ran to Gonu's house. The wolf came to Gonu's house. He said, I will huff and puff and I will blow your house down. So he huffed and he puffed, but he could not blow the brick house down. It was very strong. The wolf went away and Sonu, Monu and Gonu lived happily together in the red brick house. Let us know the summary of the story. The story is about 3 little pigs named Sonu, Monu and Gonu. Sonu lived in a house made of straw. Monu lived in a house made of sticks. On the other hand, Gonu lived in a house made of bricks. One day, a big cruel wolf came and blew off the house of Sonu and Monu. Sonu and Monu ran to Gonu's house. Suddenly, the wolf came there and blew off the house of Gonu as well. But wolf would not blow Gonu's house because it was strong and made of bricks. The wolf went away, and after that, all the 3 happily lived together in the red brick house. Know basic word and their meanings from this story. And used to talk about 2 or more things. Example, sentences. Number 1, I will play with Radha and Karan. Number 2, I like to drink milk and juice. Bad, not good. Example sentences. Number 1, it is bad to talk in the class. Number 2, try to keep away from bad habits. big, very large or huge in size. Example sentences. Number 1. My house is very big in size. Number 2. I want a big toy on my birthday. But used to join two different thoughts. Example sentences. Number 1. I slept but nobody helped me. Number 2. His house was big but untidy. Now, let's do some exercise. Question 1. How many pigs were there? Answer. There were 3 little pigs. Question 2. What did the big wolf say to the pigs? Answer. The big wolf used to say, I will huff and puff and I will blow your house down, to the pigs. Question 3. Was the wolf good or bad? Answer. According to me, the wolf was bad. He scared the pigs and blew away the houses of Sonu and Monu. Question 4. Who is good? Who is bad? Answer. The pig is good. The wolf is bad. There are farm animals, water animals, and jungle animals in this picture. Healthy animals reach their homes, draw lines. Buffalo, farm. Bear, jungle. Horse, farm. Hen, farm. Dog, farm. Crocodile, water. Frog, water. Cow, farm. Monkey, jungle. Giraffe, jungle. Rhinoceros, jungle. NCERT Syllabus for Class 1 English Chapter 3. After a bath, enjoy this poem. After my bath, I try to wipe myself till I'm dry. Hands to wipe and fingers and toes, and 2 wet legs and a shiny nose. Just think how much less time I would take if I were a dog and could shake. Let's know the summary of this poem. In this poem, the child is telling that what does he do after taking a bath? He tells he wipes himself till he becomes completely dried. He also wipes his hands, fingers, toes, legs, and nose. He thinks that if he were a dog, he could just shake and would soon get dried. Let's know basic word and their meanings from this poem. Bathe. Washing and cleaning the body with water and soap. Try. To make an effort. Wipe. To clean by rubbing with the towel. Dry. Without moisture. Hands. An important body organ to hold something. Shining. Giving out light. Shake. To cause to tremble with force. Now let's know new words. Dog. An animal that barks and is often kept as a pet. Example sentences. Number 1. This is my pet dog, Rex. Number 2. That dog is very big in size. How? A word used to ask a question. Example sentences. Number 1. How are you today? Number 2. How many hours are there in a day? Met. Past tense of meet. Example sentences. Number 1. I met my friend yesterday. Number 2. He met the family doctor on Monday. Try. To do something with some effort. Example sentences. Number 1. I will try to finish my homework. Number 2. I try to play the piano every day. 2. The number that comes after 1 and before 3. Example sentences. Number 1. I have 2 legs. Number 2. There are 2 eggs in the bag. Exercise 1. Do you like to have a bath? Say why. Yes, I like to take a bath because it keeps me clean and healthy. Can you bathe yourself? Yes, I can take bath by myself. How do you dry yourself? I dry myself with a soft towel. Have you seen an animal drying itself? Yes, I have seen a dog drying itself. Exercise 2. Put around what you do after a bath. Throw the wet towel on the floor. Hang the wet towel to dry. I hang the wet towel to dry. Exercise 3. Do you wear these things? Draw lines from the picture to the word. Shirt. Socks. Cap. Trouser. Belt. Shoes. Yes, I wear these things when I go somewhere. Match the following to make pairs. Needle, thread, bat, ball, socks, shoes, shirt, shorts, ball, spoon. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 4. The bubble, the straw, and the shoe. Listen and enjoy the story. Once upon a time, there lived a bubble, a straw, and a shoe. One day, they went into the forest. They came to a river. They did not know how to cross it. The shoe said, "Bubble, let us float on you." "No." Shoe let straw stretch himself from one bank to the other. "Then we can cross the river." So the straw stretched himself from one bank to the other. When the shoe jumped on the straw, it broke. The shoe fell into the water with a loud splash. The bubble shook and shook with laughter and burst with a big bang. Let's know the summary of the story. The story is about three friends: the bubble, the straw, and the shoe. One day, they were passing through a forest. They came near to a river and they did not know how to cross it. Finally, they decided to cross the river with the help of straw. The straw stretched itself from one bank to the other. Shoe tried to cross the river first. The shoe landed on the straw and broke it. Bubble shook with laughter and burst in a big round. Let's know basic word and their meanings from the story. Bubble, a round hollow-shaped body formed with liquid. Straw, a dry stalk. Shoe, the footwear. Forest, a large tract of trees and wild beasts. River, a moving water body. Cross, go through. Float, to move on water or air. Stretch, to make longer. Bank, the side of the river near the land. Splash, a unique sound of water. New words. Bank, the slope along which the river water runs. Example sentences. Number 1. We sat by the river bank after swimming. Number 2. He ran till the bank of the river every day. Bubble, a small round body of gas. Example sentences. Number 1. John and Myra love to play with water bubbles. Number 2. I love to blow bubbles with chewing gums. Burst, to open suddenly. Example sentences. Number 1. He burst out laughing at the joke. Number 2. The crackers burst loudly. Cross, to pass over something. Example sentences. Number 1. Would you be able to cross the river by yourself? Number 2. We should always use zebra crossing to cross the road. River, a natural body of water. Example sentences. Number 1. Ria saw a colorful fish swimming in the river. Number 2. We went for a family picnic in a farm near the river. Shoes. Footwear. Example sentences. Number 1. Rahul was playing football without shoes. Number 2. Kirti gave her shoes to a beggar. Splash. The round of a liquid being scattered in a random manner. Example sentences. Number 1. He woke up in the middle of the night hearing the water splash. Number 2. The ball fell into the drum of paint with a splash. Question 1. Name the 3 friends. Where did they go one day? What did they want to do? Answer. The names of the 3 friends are Bubble, Straw, and Shoe. One day, they went into the forest. They wanted to cross the river. Question 2. How do you make bubbles? What do you wear on your feet? How do you cross a river? Answer. I make bubbles from liquid soap and water solution. I wear shoes on my feet. I use a boat to cross a river. Question 3. Put these doing words into the sentences. Jumped, shook, stretched, burst. Number 1. The straw dashed himself from one bank to the other. Answer. The straw stretched himself from one bank to the other. Number 2. The shoe dashed on the straw. Answer. The shoe jumped on the straw. 3. The bubble dash and dash with laughter and dash with a big bang. Answer. The bubble shook and shook with laughter and burst with a big bang. NCERT Syllabus for Class 1 English Chapter 5 One Little Kitten. Listen and enjoy this poem. One little kitten, 2 big cats, 3 baby butterflies, 4 big rats, 5 fat fishes, 6 sad seals, 7 silly seagulls, 8 happy eels, 9 nervous lizards, 10 brave beavs, 11 smelly elephants, 12 fat fleas, 13 alligators, 14 whales, 15 donkeys with 15 tails. Let's know the summary of this poem. This poem teaches the name of various animals and numbers in a poetic manner. Let's know basic word and their meanings from this poem. Kitten, a baby cat. Butterfly, a colorful insect. Rat, a rodent. Fat, thick. Fish, a water animal. Sad, unhappy. Seal, a sea animal. Eels, snake-like fish. nervous, fearful. Lizard, a reptile. Brave, courageous. Smelly, having smell. Flea, an insect. Alligators, a large reptile that lives in ponds. Whale, a large fish. Let's know new words. Cat, a small animal related to tigers and lions, and that is often kept as a pet. Example sentences. Number 1, cats always run after mice. Number 2, my cat loves to drink milk. Fat, having a lot of extra flesh on the body. Example sentences. Number 1, my uncle looks fat in a swimsuit. Number 2, why do you keep calling him fat? Rat, a small animal similar to a mouse. Example sentences. Number 1, there is a rat in the storeroom. Number 2, the little kitten was chasing a rat. Sad, feeling of unhappiness. Example sentences. Number 1, my uncle's illness made me sad. Number 2, Rahul was sad because he lost his pencil. 10, a number that comes after 9 and before 11. Example sentences. Number 1, I have 10 notebooks. Number 2, 10 is my lucky number. Question 1. How many kinds of creatures are there in the poem? Answer. There are 15 kinds of creatures in the poem. Question 2. Are the seals happy? Answer. No, the seals are not happy. They are sad. Question 3. Where do the fish live? Answer. Fish lives in water. Question 4. What are the other things found in water? Answer. We can find pebbles, plants, and other water animals in water. Question 5. Tell us about when you feel sad, happy, brave, nervous. Sad. I feel sad when I'm not able to play with my friends. Happy. I feel happy when I get chocolates. Brave. I feel brave when I ride a horse. Nervous. I feel nervous during my exams. Question 6. Look and read. Say these words loud, then match them with the pictures by drawing lines. Bag, tin, hen, tap, pen. NCERT Syllabus for Class 1. English Chapter 6 Lalu and Pilu. Listen, read and enjoy the story. There was a hen. She had two chicks, Lalu and Pilu. Lalu was red. He loved red things. Pilu was yellow. He loved yellow things. One day, Lalu saw something on a plant. It was red. He ate it up. Oh no, it was a red chili. It was very hot. Lalu's mouth started burning. He screamed. Mother hen came running. Pilu came too. Pilu said, I'll get something for you. Pilu brought a yellow laddu. Lalu got up the laddu. His mouth stopped burning. Mother hen and Lalu kissed Pilu. Let's know the summary of the story. The story is all about a hen and her two chicks, Lalu and Pilu. Lalu was red in color and he also loved red things. Pilu was yellow in color and he loved yellow things. One day, Lalu ate a red chili. By mistake, his mouth started burning. He began to cry loudly. Pilu brought a yellow laddu to help Lalu. Lalu ate the laddu and felt relieved. Let's know basic word and their meanings from the story. Plant, the small vegetative organism. Ate, eaten something. Chili, a spice. Burning, bitterness caused by eating something. Screamed, cried loudly. Gulped, swallowed. Kissed, touched with the lips and laughed. New words. Chicks, young chicken. Example sentences. Number 1. I saw a hen playing with its chicks. Number 2. Priya feeds the chicks with grains in the evening. Hen, adult female chicken. Example sentences. The hen sits on her eggs. The kittens were sitting near that hen. Hot, having high temperature. Example sentences. It is very hot outside. Is your coffee still hot? Plant, a living thing that grows in the ground and usually has leaves or flowers. Example sentences. Plants provide food to the living beings. We should grow more plants in our surroundings. Yellow, name of a color. Example sentences. I like to gift yellow roses. I am wearing a yellow t-shirt. Question 1. Name the chicks in the story. Answer. Lalu and Pilu are the two chicks in the story. Question 2. Who liked yellow things? Answer. Pilu liked yellow things. Question 3. What did Lalu eat one day? Answer: Lalu ate a red chili one day. Question 4. Match the chicks to the eggs they have hatched from. Trace the letters on the eggs: A, E, I, O, U. A, E, E, I, O, U, U. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 7. Once I saw a little bird. Sing and enjoy this poem. Once I saw a little bird come hop, hop, hop. I cried, little bird, will you stop, stop, stop? I was going to the window to say, how do you do? But he shook his little tail and away he flew. Let's know the summary of this poem. In this poem, a boy sees a little bird sitting at his window. He comes near the bird to talk to him, but the bird rapidly flew away. Let's know basic word and their meanings from this poem. Saw, looked, hop, moving up and down, cried, to make a noise and produce tears in your eyes. Stop, to stand still. Window, an opening in the wall to get air and sunshine. Shoe, made a repeated movement. Tail, the long back part of animal's body. Let's know new words. Bird, a type of animal that has wings, beak and feathers and can fly. Example sentences. Number 1. I want to keep a bird as a pet. Number 2. That bird is very beautiful. Hop, to jump over. Example sentences. Number 1. I like to hop in the rain. Number 2. I will hop over the stone. Stop, to bring to an end. Example sentences. Number 1. The bus will stop now. Number 2. I will not stop speaking. Tail, the part of an animal's body that extends from the animal's back end. Example sentences. Number 1. The tail of a squirrel is very soft. Number 2. Elephant has a very small tail. Window, an opening in a wall where glass is put so that people can see outside. Example sentences. Number 1. Please open the window. Number 2. There is no window in my room. Question 1. What did the child see? Answer. The child saw a little bird. Question 2. What was the little bird doing? Answer. The little bird came hopping to the window and then shook his tail and flew away. Question 3. Do you see any birds around your school or your house? Answer. Yes, I see many birds around my school and house every day. Yesterday I saw some pigeons. Question 4. Have you tried talking to them? Answer. Yes, I tried talking to a bird 2 days ago, but it did not talk to me. Question 5. Say these words loud and talk about the picture. Roof, door, windows, walls. The roof is pink or blue? The roof is pink. The walls are yellow or red? The walls are yellow. The windows are green or brown? The windows are brown. The door is blue or grey? The door is blue. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 8. Mithu and the Yellow Mango. Listen and enjoy this story. Mithu was a parrot, a green parrot with a red beak. One day, Mithu was flying. He loved to fly. He looked down. He saw a big yellow mango on a tree. Mithu liked mangoes. I want to eat that yellow mango, he said. He flew down to the tree. Caw, caw, go away. This is my tree, said a voice. Mithu looked up. He saw a big black crow. Caw, caw, go, go. The crow shouted. He had a very loud voice. Mithu was afraid of the crow. He flew away. Mithu saw a red balloon. It was under a tree. He had an idea. He picked up the red balloon. He was careful not to burst it. He flew to the mango tree. The crow was sitting on the tree. Mithu went behind the tree. He pecked the balloon with his red beak. Pop! The balloon burst. It made a loud noise. Caw, said the crow, and he fell off the tree. Caw, caw, a big gun is after me, said the crow. He flew away. He never came back to the tree. Mithu came to the tree. He ate the big yellow mango. Yummy, yummy. What a nice mango, he said. He was very happy. Clever Mithu. Let's know the summary of the story. This is a story about a parrot named Mithu. One day, while flying, he saw one yellow mango on the tree. He wanted to eat it. There lived a crow that tree. He shouted on Mithu to go away. Mithu got frightened and went away. But he came back with an idea. He brought a red balloon in his beak. He burst the balloon behind the tree. It made a loud noise. After hearing the sound, the crow flew away in fear. At last, Mithu ate the yellow mango happily. Basic word and their meanings from the story. Parrot. A green small bird. Beak. The front portion of the mouth of the bird. Flying. Moving in air. Mango. The king of fruits. Flew. Moved away through. Caw. A sound of crow. Now let's know new words. Black. The color of night sky or coal. Example sentences. My father loves to drive his black car. I have a black and blue dress. Crow. A black colored bird. Example sentences. That crow is not able to fly. I fed the crow with bread crumbs. Mango. A sweet fruit that is yellow in color. Example sentences. My favorite fruit is mango. This mango is very big. Parrot. A green colored bird with a red beak. Example sentences. Every morning she plays with the parrot. Why did you give a guava to that parrot? Question 1. What did Mithu see on the tree? Answer. Mithu saw a big yellow mango on the tree. Question 2. What did the big black crow say? Answer. The big black crow said, Caw, caw, go away. This is my tree. Question 3. What did Mithu see under the tree? Answer. Mithu saw a red balloon under the tree. Question 4. Do you like eating mangoes? Answer. Yes, I like eating mangoes. Among all the fruits, they are my favorite. Question 5. Do you like green mangoes? Why? Answer. No, I do not like to eat green mangoes. They are sour in taste. Question 6. Match the fruit and vegetables to the trees they grow on. Banana. Banana tree. Coconut. Coconut tree. Apple. Apple tree. Grapes. Grapevine. Mango. Mango tree. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 9. Merry-go-round. Listen, sing and dance. I climbed up on the merry-go-round and it went around and round. I climbed up on a big brown horse and it went up and down, round and round and up and down, around and round and up and down. I sat high up on a big brown horse and rode around on the merry-go-round. merry-go-round. On the merry-go-round I rode around. On the merry-go-round, around and round and round. Let's know the summary of this poem. In this poem, the child is enjoying the swinging on the merry-go-round. She sits on the brown color wooden horse which takes her up and down. She is really enjoying merry-go-round. Let's know basic word and their meanings from this poem. Climbed. To go up. Merry-go-round. A swing. Round. In a shape of circle. Horse. An animal. Around. On each side. Sat. Sit. Rode. To sit on the horseback and control the horse. Now let's know new words. Around. In a circle. Example sentences. Number 1. I was walking around a table. Number 2. The children were playing around the park. Down. In a bottom on low position. Example sentences. Number 1. Ask her to sit down on the chair. Number 2. Kavita fell down from the stairs. In. Used to show the position within something. Example sentences. Number 1. The cake is in the fridge. Number 2. The maid kept the fruits in the basket. On. To put in contact with something for support. Example sentences. Number 1. I sat on a table. Number 2. The picture was hanging on the wall. Out. To move away. Example sentences. Number 1. I went out to play in the evening. Number 2. Get out of my room. Round. Circle shaped. Example sentences. Number 1. The cricket ball is round in shape. Number 2. We were sitting around the table. Up. High. Example sentences. Number 1. The swing went up when all pushed it. Number 2. The squirrel climbed up to top of the ladder. Let's do some exercise. Question 1. How did the merry-go-round go? How did the big brown horse go? Answer. The merry-go-round went round and round, and the big brown horse went up and down. Question 2. Have you seen a merry-go-round? Answer. Yes, I have seen a merry-go-round. It is always fun to take a ride on it. Question 3. Where have you seen it? Answer. I have seen it in a fair. Question 4. Would you like to go to a fair? Answer: yes, I would like to go to a fair on my birthday with my parents and sister. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 10. Circle. Listen, read and draw. One day, Mohini was sitting with her grandmother. Grandmother drew a circle. Can you draw a circle, Mohini? Yes, I can. Soon Mohini drew a circle. Now I'll draw a ball. Grandmother drew 3 lines on the circle. Mohini drew 3 lines on her circle. It really looked like a ball. Now let's draw a balloon. Grandmother added a zigzag line to the circle. Oh, it really looks like a balloon. Mohini clapped with joy. Mohini drew many circles, big and small circles, red, blue, green and yellow circles. She also added zigzag lines to these. And now there were many balloons. Can you draw something else with a circle? Asked grandmother. Yes, said Mohini. She drew a wheel, a moon, a sun, a rabbit and her own face. Let's know the summary of this story. The story is about a girl named Mohini and her grandmother. In the story, the girl is sitting with her grandmother and she is teaching her how to draw a circle. She teaches her how to make ball and balloons. Mohini herself makes balloons and ball. Then her grandmother asks her to make something in the shape of circle. Mohini makes a wheel, moon and her own face. Let's know basic words and their meanings. Grandmother, mother of one's father. Drew, made, created. Circle, a round shape. Ball, round shaped object to play. Lines, a long thin mark. Really, truly. Balloon, a round toy to play. Zigzag, not in a straight manner. Let's know the meaning of few words from this chapter. Ball, a round-shaped object used for playing games. Example sentences. Number 1. Ritika bought a new ball from the shop. Number 2. Cricket is played with a bat and a ball. Blue, color of the sky. Example sentences. Number 1. She was wearing a blue frock. Number 2. Our school building is blue in color. Circle, round shape. Example sentences. Number 1. Draw a circle in your notebook. Number 2. The teacher asked us to sit in a circle. Lines, long, unbroken marks. Example sentences. Number 1. Draw a straight line. Number 2. Stand in a line. Moon, a large round object that shines at night in the sky. Example sentences. Number 1. I am not able to see the moon. Number 2. The moon is surrounded by many stars. Let's do some exercise. What did grandmother and Mohini draw first? Answer. First, grandmother and Mohini drew circles. What were the colors of the balloons which Mohini drew? Answer. Mohini drew red, blue, green and yellow colored balloon. Look at the picture and fill in the blanks. Dog. D-O-G, dog. Bull. B-U-L-L, bull. Elephant. E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T. Owl. O-W-L. Horse. H-O-R-S-E. Cat. C-A-T. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 11. If I were an apple. Learn, recite, and enjoy this poem. If I were an apple and grow on a tree, I think I would drop down a nice boy like me. I wouldn't stay there giving nobody joy. I would fall down at once and say, eat me, my boy. Let's know the summary of this poem. This poem is about a little boy. He thinks if he were an apple, he would not like to keep swinging on the tree. According to him, it would be of no use. Further, he wishes that he would like to fall down on a nice boy and he would say, eat me, my boy. Let's know basic words and their meanings. Pig, a kind of animal. Straw, dry grass. Sticks, long pieces of wood. Bricks, blocks of dried and baked clay. Wolf, a fierce carnivorous animal. Blew, blown away in the air. Ran, moved with the rapid speed. Strong, powerful. Now let's know new words. Apple, a round red colored fruit. Example sentences. Number 1. I ate an apple today. Number 2. There is just one apple in the basket. Boy, a male child. Example sentences. Number 1. Why is that boy crying? Number 2. I met a cute boy yesterday. Eat, take in food. Example sentences. Number 1. We should always eat our food slowly. Number 2. Eat as much as you want. Drop, to let something fall. Example sentences. Number 1. Apples drop down from a tree. Number 2. Do not drop your toys here and there. Joy, emotion of happiness. Example sentences. Number 1. Receiving gifts fills me with joy. Number 2. He jumped with joy. Question 1. Where is the apple? Answer. The apple is on a tree. Question 2. Where is the boy? Answer. The boy is probably sitting or standing under a tree. Question 3. How can the boy get the apple? Answer. The boy can get the apple by climbing the tree. Question 4. Do you like apples? Answer. Yes, I like apples. They are healthy for our body. Question 5. Have you ever climbed a fruit tree? Answer. Yes, I once climbed a mango tree. I climbed it with the help of my uncle. Question 6. Filling the blanks. Number 1. If I were a bird, I would dash. The answer is, if I were a bird, I would fly. Number 2. If I were a bee, I would dash. The answer is, if I were a bee, I would buzz. NCERT Syllabus for Class 1, English, Chapter 12. Art 3. Learn, recite and enjoy this poem. A little bird sees ripe fruit on a tree and eats a tasty berry. The bird flies tall and a berry seed falls. The rains have come, hurry let's run. Clouds, rain and sun, a plant is born, a little one. Now a tree with branches long, crows and birds song, crawling ants and spiders' webs, caterpillars with tiny legs, rich green leaves, life aplenty. The tree has fruits, some big, some small. Let us pluck them, but do not fall. Crows, birds, squirrels run and see the monkeys having fun. Strong branches with pretty swings. A beautiful tree has so many things. Let's know the summary of this poem. This poem is based on a tree. One bird is eating a fruit. One of its seeds fall down on the ground. Some days later, the rain falls and little plant grows up from that seed. Slowly the plant grows into a big tree. Its branches have become long. There are a number of insects. They start crawling on the tree. The tree has fruits and green leaves. Crows, squirrels, and monkeys all have fun on the tree. There is a swing on the tree as well. The tree has so many things. Let's know basic word and their meanings from this poem. Little, small, ripe, ready for being eaten. Tasty, yummy. Berry, a small fruit with stone. Flies, moves through the air. Seed, a small hard part of fruit from which plant grows. Hurry, to do something quickly. Clouds, a mass of small drops of water in the sky. Branch, a long part of the tree. Crawling, moving with the help of hands and knees. Spider, an insect. Web, the home of the spider, like a net. Now, let's know new words. Berry, a small juicy fruit. Number 1. I have added a berry to the ice cream. Number 2. Pick that berry from the ground. Caterpillars, young one of a butterfly. Number 1. I saw caterpillars on trees. Number 2. Caterpillars eat leaves. Nest, a place where birds lay eggs. Number 1. There is a nest outside our classroom window. Number 2. The pigeon made its nest using dried leaves. Rain, drops of water that fall from sky. Number 1. I like to dance in the rain. Number 2. Mother said, run, it's going to rain. Tree, a big woody plant with a trunk and branches. Number 1. Birds were sitting on the tree. Number 2. The kite got stuck in the branches of a tree. Where does the little bird see the fruit? Answer. The little bird sees the fruit on a tree. Question 2. What does she do? Answer. She eats a berry. Question 3. What happens when she eats the berry? Answer. The berry seed falls when she eats the berry. Question 4. Where do birds live? Answer. Birds live in their nest. They build their nest on the trees. Question 5. Have you seen any birds near your house? Answer. Yes, I have seen many birds near my house. Question 6. Do you know their names in English or in your language? Answer. I know names of some of them like pigeon, sparrow, and crow. Question 7. Circle the things you can find on a tree. Beehive, clothes, kite, crows, leaves, ant. Answer. Beehive, crows, leaves, ant. NCERT syllabus for Class 1, English, Chapter 13, A Kite. Learn and enjoy this poem. I often sit and wish that I could be a kite up in the sky and ride upon the breeze and go whichever way I chance to blow. Let's know the summary of this poem. In this poem, the child wishes to become a kite. He wishes to fly in the air and to flow in a breeze anywhere he wants to. Let's know basic word and their meanings from this poem. Often, many times. Wish, desire. Kite, a playful item made of paper which flies in the air. Ride, move. Breeze, moving light air. Way, direction. Now let's know new words. Blow, to send forth a current of air. Example sentences. Number 1. Blow air into the balloon. Number 2. He asked me to blow the candles. Breeze, a gentle wind. Example sentences. Number 1. The flowers were flowing along with the breeze. Number 2. Breeze and music together makes me feel fresh. Chanced, when you are not sure about something. Example sentences. Number 1. I chanced to look at my mother dancing. Number 2. I chanced to solve the problem. Kite, a light paper that is attached with a long string and flown in the wind. Example sentences. Number 1. I enjoy flying kite with my friends. Number 2. We had a kite flying competition in school. Sit, to be a position in which your bottom is resting on a chair, ground, etc. Example sentences. Number 1. I have already asked her to sit. Number 2. I wish I could sit on the clouds. Question 1. What does the child wish to be? Answer. The child wishes to be a kite. Question 2. What does the child wish to do with the breeze? Answer. The child wishes to ride upon the breeze and go whichever way she was chanced to blow by the breeze. Question 3. What would you like to be? Answer. I would like to be a squirrel, as it runs very fast and is able to climb trees easily. Question 4. Imagine you are a bird in the sky. Describe what you will feel when you see a kite flying near you. Answer. If I were a bird, I would feel very excited to see a kite flying near me. I would follow the kite and try to catch it and tear it off with my beak. Question 5. Do you know more words with these sounds? Bright, cart, kite, chance, ride, dance, sight, fast, sky, part. Answer. Yes, I know more words with these sounds. They are height, dart, sight, France, bite, glance, diet, cast, cry, heart. Question 6. What are different things that fly in the sky? Answer. Birds, aeroplane, helicopters and bats fly in the sky. Question 7. You see them all in the sky, filling the blanks by choosing words from the box. Stars, sun, cloud, rainbow, moon. Answer. Sun, rainbow, moon, stars, clouds. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 14. Sundari. Learn and enjoy this story. Sundari was a big red, white and blue kite. When Bobby made her, she smiled at him. You are beautiful and I will call you Sundari, he said. One day, Bobby took Sundari to the fair. The band was playing and everyone was smiling. A merry-go-round was playing. a happy little tune. It was carrying lots of boys and girls round and round on its wooden animals. Bobby looked for an open space where he could run and fly his kite. Sundari looked too. Out in the grass ran Bobby, holding up his kite as high as he could. Puff, the wind came along. Sundari started to fly up, but she could not go very high. A little dog was holding on to her long tail. It was in his mouth. Bobby shooed the dog away. "We'll try again," Bobby said. This time, Sundari leaped up in the air. She tugged hard. Oh, how she wanted Bobby to let go of her string. She gave a big tug. Bobby had to let her go. "Whee!" cried Sundari. "Now I can fly as high as I please." Let's know the summary of this story. This is a story of a big colorful kite named Sundari. It was made by a boy named Bobby. Bobby takes his bag and beautiful kite, Sundari, to the fair to fly. Bobby started flying the kite in the sky. Suddenly, a dog caught the kite's tail in his mouth. Bobby drove the dog away, and then the kite flew high in the sky. As it wanted to go higher and higher in the sky through air. At last, Bobby had to leave it as she flew away. Let's know basic words and their meanings from this story. Beautiful, nice, fair, a place with food stalls, swings, toy shops, etc. Band, a group of magicians. Merry-go-round, a swing. Tune, musical sound. Wooden, made of wood. Open space, free space. Grass, area covered with green small plants. Holding, keeping fast. Puff, short blast of wind. Wind, fast moving air. Now let's know new words. Band, a group of people playing music. Example sentences. Number 1. My favorite band is going to play tonight. Number 2. She will perform in the band. Dizzy, having a feeling of spinning around. Example sentences. Number 1. I want to sit as I am feeling dizzy. Number 2. Eat something or you will feel dizzy. Smile, an expression that shows you are happy. Example sentences. Number 1. I always smile when I see my sister. Number 2. Why did you smile? String, a thread. Example sentences. Number 1. Get hold of that string tightly. Number 2. Go and hang the paper using a string. Tug, to pull with force. Example Sentences. Number 1. Do not tug the door. Number 2. Tug the boat in one direction. Wind. Moving air. Example sentences. Number 1. The wind was blowing softly. Number 2. The wind blew away the newspaper. Question 1. Who made Sundari? Answer. Bobby made Sundari. Question 2. Why did Bobby call his kite Sundari? Answer. Bobby called his kite Sundari because it was beautiful. Question 3. Did Sundari fly very high at first? Answer. No. Sundari did not fly very high at first. Question 4. What made Sundari really happy? Answer. Sundari was very happy when she was able to fly high in the sky on her own. Question 5. Do you like to fly kites? Answer. Yes, I like to fly kites in the evening. Question 6. Who helps you to fly kites? Answer. My father helps me to fly kites. Sometimes my friends also help me in flying kites. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 15. A Little Turtle. Say the poem aloud with actions. I'm a little turtle, I crawl so slow. I carry my house wherever I go. When I get tired, I put in my head, my legs and my tail, and I go to bed. Let's know the summary of this poem. This poem is about a little turtle. He moves very slow. He carries his home, that is his bag, which is a shell. Wherever he goes, when he gets time, he uses his shell as a bed and sleeps inside it. Let's know basic words and their meanings from this poem. Turtle. A small animal that lives in water and land. Crawl. To move slowly on hands and knees. Carry. To hold something. Wherever. At any place. Tired. Weary, in need of rest. Now let's know new words. Carry. To take from one place to another. Example sentences. Number 1. You should carry your own school bag. Number 2. Carry a pen with you. Crawl. To move slowly. Example sentences. Number 1. Small insects crawl on the floor. Number 2. You crawl when you are sleepy. Tired. A state when one needs rest. Example sentences. Number 1. I am tired of studying. Number 2. She was already tired. Turtle. An animal that has a hard shell on its body and walks slowly. Example sentences. Number 1. My friend has kept a turtle as a pet. Number 2. I saw a turtle hiding under my bed. Question 1. How does a turtle walk? Answer. A turtle walks slowly. Question 2. What does the turtle carry on its back? Answer. The turtle carries its house on its back. Question 3. Where does the turtle go when it is tired? Answer. The turtle goes to bed when it is tired. Question 4. What is the turtle's house called? Answer. A turtle lives in its shell, so its house is called a shell. Question 5. What other reasons can you give for a turtle going into its house? Answer. According to me, the turtle would go into his house to eat food and to hide from its friends. NCERT syllabus for Class 1, English, Chapter 16. The Tiger and the Mosquito. Read and act out this story. A tiger was dozing under a tree. A mosquito came buzzing by. The tiger said, "Hey mosquito, go away." The mosquito said, "Why should I go away? I'm not afraid of you." The tiger was angry. He hit out with his paw. The mosquito flew off. The paw struck his own cheek. The blow scraped his cheek. It began to bleed. The mosquito buzzed away. The tiger struck with his other paw. The mosquito flew off. This time too, he hit himself. The tiger was helpless. The mosquito continued to buzz. The tiger got up and quietly walked away. The mosquito called out after him, "Don't be so proud, my friend. Everyone is great in his own way." Let's know the summary of the story. This is a story of a tiger and a mosquito. Once the tiger was relaxing, a mosquito came buzzing near to him. The tiger became frustrated and said mosquito to go away. But mosquito kept buzzing around him and disturbed the tiger. Tiger attacked the mosquito with his paw, but paw struck its own cheek. The same thing happened again. The tiger was helplessly walked away. Mosquito gave a lesson to the tiger that never to be proud because everyone has its own qualities. Let's know basic word and their meanings from this story. Dozing, sleeping lightly for short time. Mosquito, an insect. Buzzing, sound of flying insect. Angry, irritated. Paw, a padded foot of an animal with long curved nails. Flew, moved through the air. Blow, an attack. Scrapped, removed skin with nails. Struck, hit. Helpless, a stage where one can do nothing. Quietly, without making any noise. Proud, feeling of pride. Great, having good qualities. Now let's know new words. Angry, having a strong feeling of being upset or annoyed. Example sentences. Number 1. I was angry because the food was not ready. Number 2. My brother gets angry very easily. Bleed, to lose blood from the body. Example sentences. Number 1. You should visit a doctor if your nose starts to bleed. Number 2. She was going to bleed a lot. Great, very good. Example sentences. Number 1. Mother Teresa was a great lady. Number 2. We had a great time at the party. hit. To give a blow. Example sentences. Number 1. He hit the table with his bag. Number 2. The little angels hit each other with flowers. Proud. Having a high opinion of oneself. Example sentences. Number 1. He is very proud of being the captain of his class. Number 2. The proud woman refused to eat on a paper plate. Question 1. What was the tiger doing when the mosquito came buzzing by? Answer. The tiger was dozing under a tree when the mosquito came buzzing by. Question 2. Why did the tiger's cheek start to bleed? Answer. The tiger hit his cheek with his own paw, because of which it started bleeding. Question 3. Why did the tiger walk away? Answer. The tiger walked away because he was helpless. Question 4. What do we learn from this story? Answer. The moral of the story is that we should not be proud of ourselves, as everyone has his/her own strengths and weakness. Question 5. Describe the lion and the tiger. How are they different from each other? Answer. Lions and tigers are wild animals. Both of them belong to the cat family, but are different in some ways. A tiger has bold black stripes on its body, while a lion has golden brown fur. Question 6. Filling the blanks from the chapter. Number 1. A dash was dozing under a tree. Answer. Tiger. Number 2. A dash came buzzing by. Answer. Mosquito. Number 3. The tiger hit out with his dash. Answer. Paw. Number 4. The mosquito buzzed dash. Answer. Away. Number 5. Everyone is dash in his own way. Answer. Great. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 17. Clouds. Read and learn by heart this poem. It is hot, the sky is blue. A little cloud comes looking for you. More clouds come, they bring rain. Sing and dance, it's good again. Let's know the summary of this poem. This poem describes about a hot day. The sky is looking blue. Everybody is waiting for rain. Then there are some clouds seen in the sky, and it starts raining. So children become very happy and they sing and dance. Let's know basic word and their meanings from this poem. Hot. Having a high temperature. Cloud. A white or grey mass of drops of water that flows in the sky and brings rain. Little. Small. Bring. Carry. Sing. Produce musical sound. Dance. Move your body according to the tune of music. Cool. Having low temperature. Now let's know new words and example sentences. Bring. To come with something to a place. Example sentences. Number 1. I bring my books daily to the classroom. Number 2. Bring me an ice cream from the shop. Cloud. A white or grey mass of water in the sky. Example sentences. Number 1. The sun was behind the cloud. Number 2. Look at that white cloud. Cool. Neither cold nor warm. Example sentences. Number 1. I could feel the cool breeze in my hair. Number 2. We sang the song on a cool summer evening. Dance. Movement of body in rhythm. Example sentences. Number 1. There is a dance competition in our class. Number 2. I watched a dance show yesterday. Hot. Having a high temperature. Example sentences. Number 1. The weather is hot and humid. Number 2. The food was served hot. Rain. Water that falls from the clouds. Example sentences. Number 1. My mother asked me not to play in the rain. Number 2. We had to cancel our trip because of the rain. Question 1. What is the color of the sky? Answer. The sky is blue in color. Question 2. What do the clouds bring? Answer. The clouds bring rain. Question 3. What is the color of the clouds that bring us rain? Answer. Dark grey color clouds bring us rain. Question 4. Do you like to sing and dance in the rain? Answer. Yes, I like to sing and dance in the rain. Question 5. What keeps you dry in the rain? Answer. Either an umbrella or a raincoat keeps me dry in the rain. Question 6. Match the words with the pictures. Rain. Children dancing. Children singing. Clouds. The sky. NCERT syllabus for Class 1, English Chapter 18. Anandi's Rainbow. Enjoy this nature story. It was raining outside. Anandi was fast asleep dreaming of rainbows. She woke up to look out of her window. There was a huge bright rainbow across a clear blue sky. Anandi ran out to the garden with Millie, her favorite cat. Anandi loved to draw and paint. Today, she wanted to paint the flowers of her garden with the colors of the rainbow. She colored one flower with the violet and another with the indigo of the rainbow. One with the blue and leaves with the green. One with the orange, one with the red, but she left the yellow so that the sun may look bright and gay. And lo, there were beautiful flowers all over the garden. The sun was up there shining in its yellow glory. Let's know the summary of this story. The story is about a girl named Anandi. One day Anandi was sleeping and dreaming of rainbow. When she woke up, she saw a rainbow in the sky. She ran out and thought to paint the flower of her garden with the rainbow colors. She actually painted all the colors except yellow. She left the yellow color for the sun. The rainbow had gone when Anandi finished the painting. The garden now looks extremely beautiful with colorful flowers. Let's know new words and their meanings from this story. Raining, falling of rain. Outside, out of house. Fast asleep, deep sleep. Dreaming, having vision in sleep. Window, an opening in the wall for fresh air. Rainbow, a colorful ball of 7 colors which appears in sky after rain. Huge, very big. Bright, giving out light. Clear, clean. Now let's know basic words. Bright, filled with light. Example sentences. Number 1. She was wearing a bright dress in the party. Number 2. The sun was bright and hot. Favorite, liked over the others. Example sentences. Number 1. Black is my favorite color. Number 2. She ate all her favorite fruits. Indigo, dark blue color. Example sentences. Number 1. She used indigo and yellow to paint the picture. Number 2. He gifted me a bunch of indigo flowers. Inside, on the inner side. Example sentences. Number 1. My mother and I waited for you inside the room. Number 2. Why did you keep the book inside the bag? Outside, on the outer side of. Example sentences. Number 1. I was sitting outside my house. Number 2. Kiran was standing outside the door. Rainbow, a curved arc of 7 colors in the sky. Example sentences. Number 1. We saw the rainbow from our balcony. Number 2. Rainbow is made up of 7 colors. Violet, a shade of purple. Example sentences. Number 1. Brinjal is violet in color. Number 2. We have violet curtains in our room. Question 1. What did Anandi see outside her window? Answer. Outside her window, Anandi saw a huge and bright rainbow across the clear blue sky. Question 2. Was she happy to see the rainbow? Answer. Yes, she was happy to see the rainbow. Question 3. What are the colors of the rainbow? Answer. The colors of the rainbow are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Question 4. Have you ever seen a rainbow? Answer. Yes, I have seen a rainbow. It looks very beautiful. Question 5. When do you see a rainbow in the sky? Answer. We see a rainbow in the sky right after the rain. The sun is always behind us when we see a rainbow in the sky. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 19. Flying Man. Read the poem aloud. Flying man, out in the sky. Where are you going to fly so high? Over the mountains and over the sea. Flying man, can't you take me? Flying man, out in the sky. Where are you going to mountains and over the sea. Flying man, can't you take me? Let's know the summary of this poem. This is a poem about a flying man. This man can fly in the sky. One child asked him where he is going and asked flying man to take him over the mountain and the sea. Let's know new words and their meanings from this poem. Flying man. A man who can fly. High. Very up. Sea. Huge water body. Now let's know basic words. Flying. To move through air with wings. Example sentences. Number 1. The bird was flying high in the sky. Number 2. I was flying in my dreams. High. Greater than usual in amount, number or degree. Example sentences. Number 1. They were traveling at a high speed. Number 2. The apple tree was 15 feet high. Man. An adult male human being. Example sentences. Number 1. A man came at my house. Number 2. I saw a tall man with big black eyes. Mountains. A rocky earth surface that is higher than a hill. Example sentences. Number 1. I can see mountains from my classroom. Number 2. She lives in the mountains. Sea. A large body of salt water. Example sentences. Number 1. The sea is blue in color. Number 2. We cannot drink this sea water. Take. To carry, move or lead. Example sentences. Number 1. Please take your book from the table. Number 2. Take this bottle to your father. Question 1. Where does the flying man go? Answer. The flying man goes over the mountains and over the sea. Question 2. What does the child want to do? Answer. The child wants to fly away with the flying man. Question 3. Can you guess who the flying man is? Choose your answer. The flying man is Superman. The flying man is a pilot. The flying man is an astronaut. The flying man is Batman. Answer. According to me, the flying man is Superman. He always helps people in need. He is very powerful and can fly at a high speed. He always wears a Superman suit. Question 4. Mug, vase, wave, note, move, veil, wall, nip, mum, view, wax, knee, mother, van, wind, knit, mud, vote, why, not. Which word in the box sounds like high? The word why sounds like high. Which word rhymes with me? The word knee rhymes with me. NCERT syllabus for Class 1. English, Chapter 20. The Tailor and His Friend. Read and enjoy this story. Kalu, the tailor, had a shop near the river. He made colorful pants and shirts for children. Apu, the elephant, was his friend. Apu came to his shop every day. Kalu gave him many nice things to eat. One day, Kalu wanted to play a trick. He did not give Apu anything to eat. He took out his needle instead and pricked Apu's trunk. Apu ran away in pain. 2 days later, Apu came down to the river and filled his trunk with water. He reached Kalu's shop and threw water everywhere. All the new clothes became wet. Apu shook his trunk and said, "An elephant never forgets." Kalu said, "I'm sorry, Apu. Let's be friends again." Kalu and Apu became good friends. Let's know the summary of this story. This is the story of a tailor named Kalu and his friend Apu, an elephant. Kalu used to make colorful pants and shirts for children. Whenever Apu came to his shop, he always used to give him something to eat. One day, Kalu pricked a needle in Apu's trunk playfully. Apu went away in anger. He wants to teach the lesson to Kalu. 2 days later, he filled his trunk with water and splashed it everywhere in Kalu's shop, and all the new clothes became wet. Kalu accepted his fault and learned the lesson as they both became friends again. Let's know new word and their meanings from this story. Tailor, a person who stitches clothes. Shop, from where one can buy things. Shirts, upper wears with buttons and collars. Trick, a mischief. Needle, a small pointed object used to stitch clothes. Pricked, pressed into. Trunk, long nose of elephant. Threw, shot away. Wet, covered with water. Shook, moved. Forget, which cannot be remembered. Now let's know basic words. Friend, a person whom you know well. Example sentences. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Ruchika is my best friend. Pain, hurting. Example sentences. Rima was having pain in her ankle. The lady is in pain. Shop, a place where goods are sold. Example sentences. I went to a shop to buy chocolates. Our shop is very small. Tailor, one who makes clothes. Example sentences. The tailor that made my birthday dress was very helpful. The tailor was out of town. Trick, a smart action to fool someone. Example sentences. I can perform a trick by playing cards. We won the football match by trick. Wet, to get covered with water. Example sentences. I like to get wet in the rain. I always get wet when I wash clothes. Question 1. Who was Kalu? Answer. Kalu was a tailor. Question 2. Who was Apu? Answer. Apu was an elephant. Question 3. Where was Kalu's shop? Answer. Kalu's shop was near the river. Question 4. What trick did Kalu play on Apu? Answer. One day, Kalu played a trick on Apu. When Apu came to Kalu's shop, instead of giving him food, Kalu pricked Apu's trunk with a needle. Question 5. What games do you play with your friends? Answer. I play hide and seek and chess with my friends. Question 6. Can you walk and make sounds like an elephant? Answer. No, I cannot walk and make sounds like an elephant. Well done, kids. For more educational videos, subscribe to Catrack Kids TV.